Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Vine Street Storytime. Today we are going to be reading The Day You Begin by Jacqueline Woodson, illustrated by Rafael Lopez. So, as you know, February is Black History Month, and Jacqueline Woodson is a very renowned Black author. And so, this is one of her new picture books. There will be times when you walk into a room and no one there is quite like you. There are lots of reasons to feel different. Maybe it's how you look or talk or where you're from. Maybe it's what you eat or something just as random. Whatever it is, it's not easy to take those first steps into a place where nobody knows you, but somehow you do it. Jacqueline Woodson's lyrical text and Rafael Lopez's dazzling art celebrate the bravery it takes to go forth even when you feel like an outsider. And they remind us that sometimes when we reach out and begin to share our stories, others will be happy to meet us halfway. The Day You Begin. There will be times when you walk into a room and no one there is quite like you. Maybe it will be your skin, your clothes, or the curl of your hair. There will be times when no one understands the way words curl from your mouth, the beautiful language of the country you left behind. My name is Rigoberto. We just moved here from Venezuela. And because they don't understand, the classroom will fill with laughter until the teacher quiets everyone. Rigoberto from Venezuela, your teacher says so soft and beautifully that your name and homeland sound like the flowers blooming the first notes of a song. There will be time when the words don't come out, your own voice, once huge, now smaller. When the teachers ask, "What did you do last summer?" Tell the class your story. "We went to France," Chayla says. "These shells came from a beach in Maine." A boy named Jonathan hands out a jar filled with tiny shells, so fragile they look like they'll turn to dust in your own untraveled hands. My whole family went to India, Spain, South Carolina, each souvenir a small triumph of a journey, their travels going on and on. And as you stand in front of that room, you can only remember how the heat waved as it lifted off the curb, and your days spent at home, caring for your little sister, who made you laugh out loud and hugged you hard at nap time. You can only remember the books you kept on reading long after she had fallen to sleep. And in that room, where no one else is quite like you, you'll look down at your own empty hands and wonder, what good is this when other students were flying and sailing and going somewhere? There will be times when the lunch your mother packed for you is too strange or too unfamiliar for others to love as you do. Even when your own friend Nadia will wrinkle her nose and say, "What's in there anyway?" And you'll wonder how she doesn't see the rice beneath the meat and kimchi. You'll wonder why she doesn't remember that rice is the most popular food in the world. There will be times when the climbing bars are too high, the run is too fast and far. The game isn't one you can ever really play. I don't want him on our team. You can watch. Maybe you can have a turn later. There will be times when the world feels like a place that you're standing all the way outside of. And all that stands beside you is your own brave self, steady as steel and ready, even though you don't know yet what you're ready for. There will be times when you walk into a room and no one there is quite like you until the day you begin to share your stories. My name is Angelina, and I spent my whole summer with my little sister, you tell the class, your voice stronger than it was a minute ago, reading books and telling stories, and even though we were right on our block, it was like we got to go everywhere. Your name is like my sister's, Rigoberto says. Her name is Angelina too. And all at once, in the room where no one else is quite like you, the world opens itself up a little wider to make some space for you. This is the day you begin to find the places inside your laughter and your lunches, your books, your travel, and your stories, where every new friend has something a little like you and something else so fabulously not quite like you at all. The end. Jacqueline Woodson is the National Ambassador for Young People's Literature. The Day You Begin was inspired by a poem in her New York Times bestselling memoir, Brown Girl Dreaming, which also received a 2014 National Book Award, a Coretta Scott King Award, a Newbery Honor, an NAACP Image Award, and a Sibert Honor. She is a four-time Newbery Honor winner, a four-time National Book Award finalist, a two-time Coretta Scott King Award winner, and the recipient of the Jane Addams Children's Book Award and the Margaret E. Edwards Award for Lifetime Achievement. She lives with her family in Brooklyn, New York. Rafael Lopez won Pura Belpre Illustrator Awards for Drum Dream Girl and Book Fiesta, two America's Book Awards, the Society of Illustrators Original Art Silver Medal, and the 2017 Tomas Rivera Book Award. His work has been featured in Communication Arts, American Illustration Annual, and Graphic Design USA, and he has created 7 U.S. postage stamps. He lives in San Diego, California, and San Miguel de Allende, Mexico. I hope you enjoyed the story. Remember to celebrate your differences just as much as the similarities that you share with your friends and family. See you in the next video.